Yes, Shannon, it was just a few weeks ago that Iraqi officials in Afghanistan actually warned that maybe ISIS, as a distraction of their losses in Iraq, would try to launch some type of attack against the Iraqi Embassy in Afghanistan. That appears exactly what they did. The Iraqi Embassy in Kabul is some distance away from the other larger embassies like the U.S. and the French and the British ones that are so often the target of attacks. It's in a busy market area, but it's down sort of a side street. It's not in the main diplomatic area. And this attack appears to have been launched by ISIS in retaliation for their losses in Iraq. They obviously just lost Mosul not too long ago, a few weeks ago. And the assault lasted for about 4 hours. It was started with a suicide bomber and then 3 gunmen. Iraqi, the ambassador and the other employees were able to get out safely. No other people were killed in this attack, just the 4 attackers. 1 Afghan police officer was injured, but it was an attack that sort of is significant of just how dangerous and deadly not only Kabul, but the entire country remains. Shannon?
Yeah, and Conor, this is coming, of course, as the White House is contemplating a surge of troops to Afghanistan, right?
That's right. We've been expecting some type of announcement from the White House for several weeks now about what their strategy going forward will be. There seems to be a big division between different people in the White House. There is a plan from the Pentagon to add about 3,900 additional troops to the 10,000 or so that the U.S. already has in Afghanistan. That seems to be sort of the Pentagon general's plan, but there are others in the White House who want to maybe scale back, don't add anything, and they're looking at there's a big division about what exactly would be successful in terms of a policy there. One of the big problems is that the U.S. over 17 years has pretty much tried just about every strategy there. None of them have fully worked. They've shown improvement at times in terms of troop levels, adding a lot. The violence will go down, but day in and day out, Afghanistan remains a very deadly place. And the Pentagon and the White House and other policymakers in D.C. have really struggled to find something that they can say this will work. And so for the time being, there really isn't a policy on the table right now that everybody can agree on, Shannon.
And move forward with. All right, Conor Powell, thank you very much.